What is up, my peeps, and welcome back to Let's Play Rome 2 Total War Iceni Goes to Africa. So, I have been playing, let me show you, I have been playing ridiculously much. I've been playing Rome on very hard, and as you can see, I've taken most of Europe, or a lot of Europe. And I've been playing Sparta. I tried to do some colonization, crazy things. I've been playing Britain, or Macedon, and I've already won this campaign-ish. I've been playing a lot. I played all of these saves after that I did my last part here. So I have learned a lot. I've learned a ton. I'm also now using the Radius Battle mod and the Radius AI mod, which makes this game a million times harder and a million times more fun. Anyway, because I learned so much, I loaded this save today to record this. And I looked at my income, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why do I only have 3,000?" Sure, 3,000 is not the worst, but why do I only have 3,000? I have so many provinces. Looked at my territories, and I saw so many mistakes. So, in this part, besides the warring, of course, I'm also gonna show you at least how I'm gonna correct this, because mostly everything is wrong, done wrong, completely wrong. Well, not completely, but very wrong. Such as this one, goldsmith. Well, no, that's actually correct. It wasn't this one. It was this one. Brine distiller. We don't want brine distiller. We want this gives 100 wealth to local commerce plus livestock buildings. We do not have any livestock buildings. We don't get anything from that. We want the gold. This gives 600 wealth, so it gives 40 more wealth, right? But it also gives 5% wealth from all buildings. Now, I'm not going to calculate all buildings because fuck that, but I am going to calculate the 3 buildings that has the biggest change. So 5% more, 5% more from 500, 5% more from 200, 5% more from 475, right? So 5% more of 500, that is 500 divided by 100, which is 5 times 5. It is 25 more wealth from this. This is 2 times 5, 10, so we got 35 more wealth, 45 more wealth, and 400, we'll just divide that, 4.75 times 5, let's just put it up to 5, so that would be 25. So 45 plus 25, that's 70 more wealth per turn. From these ones, 70 more wealth per turn plus the 60, that would be 130 more wealth per turn, and I have not taken into account these storage pits and farms and shit, but 130 wealth more per turn instead of just the 100 wealth more per turn. So this is one thing I want to change, and this is level 2, remember that. When this gets level 3, it turns to 10% more from buildings. So this one is super important, and especially when we upgrade these, it turns to even more because the subsistence increases. And another thing I noticed is that I have food. I have ridiculous amounts of food. I have 41 food. Why in the world would I want to have 41 food? So I looked at these buildings. These are not the buildings that I'm used to, because I usually I haven't played any barbarian factions, but I look at the buildings, and this one from industry, gives the most of them all. So I switched my my research, and I'm gonna get, because I don't need 8, 16, and I don't know this one either. Don't need this one either. I'll get the clay pit, more from industry, 2 food. I can do that now, right? Unfortunately, I cannot get the income from the ports, because I cannot make the other type of port. But and also, if I knew what I could replace this with, I would do that. Let me see. Agricultural infantry, agricultural buildings, public order. This is like pure public order. This is for. It's the same. I know what this is. Ish. This is for unit, right? So no temples are gonna give me any income. So I gotta just swap all these, and I gotta swap them for. I got 3 choices, and I'm gonna get the one that gives me the most. Wait, they're not the same? Farm, farm, farm. They're all the same. Why do I only have 3 choices here? And then many more choices here. Totally don't understand that. Why can't I get a well here? Right, whatever. I'm gonna focus on these 2. These 2 are both gonna become potters, because potters will increase my wealth, and yeah, it'll do the most of the wealth. It'll correspond to the best with the goldsmith, and when I get more slots, I'll do that correctly from now on. No, it's fucking up. Right, so that's the economical part. So I explained that briefly to you now. I hope you understood what I meant, everything. This is not so bad. You know, I'm getting okay income, nothing impressive. I have 5 food. Only thing I gotta keep an eye out for is a public order that doesn't go down when these buildings finish. So I'm gonna need a public order temple here, and then that's pretty much safe. These ones, I have the gold. I do believe I have the best option here. The most income, 120 wealth, 80 wealth. Industrial buildings generated by slaves, nothing for me. 80 wealth, 70 wealth, and this is 200 wealth. So yes, I do have the best here, just accidentally, except the reservoir, which I should again swap with clay pit. I'm gonna lose 1 food, but that's fine. Minus in food, but that's still fine. Okay, this province needs food, so I'll fix that. I'll fix that somehow. But anyway, that's the economy part. Now, I also noticed that Macomatis doesn't have any troops, and I was like, what the hell? Why doesn't he have any troops? This is weird. This is not what I'm used to, because I've been playing the campaigns with Radius mod AI, or Radius AI mod and Radius Battle AI mod. So I was really puzzled. Why do they not have 2 full stacks of units like they always would have normally? And I was like, I remembered, because I haven't used the mod before. So I can guarantee you, if I hit next turn 20 times, these guys are gonna have 1 full stack, maybe 2 full stacks. But by the time I get to Africa, all of these guys are gonna have a buttload of units, because they have a new AI is going to be taken over, and they're going to prioritize. So I was thinking, why haven't I taken this before? Why haven't I? What was I waiting for? I was waiting for the happiness, because I thought if I take it, they're going to get pissed, and the happiness is going to go to hell. Well, I didn't take into account the fact that this army, when this is positioned in Macomatis, it's going to decrease the unhappiness, because these are 20 units. 20 units are going to decrease the unhappiness by a ton. So, realizing that now, after having played so much, I realized this is going to be okay. Liberate. Resurrection and faction. All captives are released. They will be. I don't think it's possible to live. Oh yeah, it's different. Barbaric factions can liberate. Rome can subjugate, and these other ones cannot subjugate.
You have
right.
further orders?
So even if they were to rage at me completely, which they are not, because it only lasts for 1 turn, 25. Next turn only, they're gonna be super happy after that turn, and also I need to fix this. It's too much food. Oh, this is actually the correct building, because I need food in this province. This is actually the correct building for once. Wow. Right. So I can just have my troops here. I'm going to have them here for a couple turns. I need to redo this, although I need 1 research rate, 2 growth, 200 wealth, 200 wealth. What is instead of the research rate? 10 wealth from all buildings, 2 growth, unit morale, 10 wealth from all buildings. Right. So I'm going to get this because unit morale is going to be my recruitment center, so I need the unit morale. And yeah, I basically canceled all my troops because I needed the money. So I'm still making 6 troops. And I gotta put the edict here, the bread and games, which is gonna increase the public order. I'm gonna take away this edict. Tax rate, not so good. Bread and games, much better. Growth, unit recruitment cost. Actually, growth might be better because I have public order. Yeah, I'm gonna get growth because when I get these buildings, it's gonna be a lot better. Growth, and one of the buildings, one of the temples, does it so bread and games gives 1 more recruitment slot. And let me find out what temple that is, because I want you guys to know that for when you're playing this game. I'm trying to learn as much as possible. I'm trying to share the knowledge that I have learned through my campaigns and correct everything that I've done wrong here for those of you that have been following this campaign so far. So, bread and edict, 2 more growth per turn. We do not need this, although we do need it because it gives cavalry morale, and cavalry is for chariots. We do need it. We don't have it, but we can get it when we're growing the city. But we do want the recruitment first. Bread and edict, 1 shipbuilding. Bread and edict, 2 public order. Bread and edict, 10% wealth. This is completely useless to me, unless it's a super agricultural one. Bread and edict. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Damn it. Growth, public order, 1 unit recruitment. This is what we need. Unit morale and 1 unit recruitment. We need Andraste. It's going to give us public order, and it's going to give us the recruitment capacity. Right, so we can hit next turn. I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to edit this away. So the next turns where I'm going to be forming this army, you're not going to see that because it's a lot is happening in between the turns. I'm also, while I'm not recording, going to check the diplomacy, see if I can form a trade with as many of these as possible, and then I'll update you later when I do that, and I will also update you if something happens here, if Nasamoni attacks or if anyone attacks. Right. Just do one last thing.
At your service. For the tribe! I live to serve the people of Britain.
No, I'm not going to do that on cam. I was just going to check if my agents were all at the correct place. They are not, because this person needs to be converting. And I need to be buying a new agent, because I can have 2. Anyway, I will see you guys as soon as possible when I have fixed all of this crap, and I'll let you know. Welcome back, guys. And 2 turns have passed. A couple smaller things have happened. But I haven't really been able to do anything else because I've been waiting for the buildings to finish, and there's really nothing else to do until I get the technology. I've been building up this army a little bit. I've been trying to get trade, but it's not possible because I somehow fucked up my reputation earlier in the game. But what I need for to happen is this city definitely needs more happiness. No doubt about that. So horse pens, 2 of these is obviously not going to do it for me. Didn't see that earlier. But none of these give me happiness, so I'm just gonna simply raise it and get a temple. Right. But the reason I'm showing this is because I have been attacked, or I'm about to be attacked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my army out here, attack the old men of the desert while they are on what is it called? That stance gives them morale penalty. They have 1,500 troops and 1,200 reinforcing troops. This is of course very bad because they have about the same troops as me, except I have cavalry, so I have a big time advantage in cavalry if I can use it properly. All my cavalry will go towards killing their slingers, and you will not be seeing this many slingers after the current armies in the world are wiped out, because the AI with this mod is now prioritizing more infantry and less slingers. So there's not going to be a million fucking slingers anymore, which is just annoying. But this guy needs to die, Karkamani. So let's go into this battle and let's hope we can prevail. And well, this is what the battle looks like so far. they are moving forward, despite the fact that they have to defend the flag, which is odd. I did not think the AI would do that. So my tactic relies on heavy flanking. I have focused all my on taking out their general. So if I can get a little bit lucky, we could take out the enemy general right here and basically kind of. So what I need to do is I need to charge in right the fuck
Field
down.
artillery!
Wrong unit. I need to charge in right. What is happening? I need to charge right in.
Quickly now!
All my units except my cavalry.
Follow me! We
Like I said, I plan to see if we can I plan to use these units to hold the line in check. And my cavalry is reinforcing, of course.
Riders!
Sword battle!
Our general is under attack.
Ready!
Use my cavalry to get around, take out the slingers.
Sons of the old!
Also, you take the flag. Get 2 ships above the flag.
Scouts! Orders! Scout riders! Riders forward! Scouts!
So with this mod, I really have to
Riders!
set
Scout
that
riders!
surrounding because they don't take their morale is gonna last for a long time. So what I have to
Understood! Riders!
concentrate on is gonna be
Mounted! Warrior ready!
He's gonna fight pretty much
Ride them down!
The enemy general is dead.
unless I get us around.
Right on!
The enemy general is dead. That is the greatest news.
Let's go!
Forming my lines again now.
Spearmen!
Take care of
Enemy
the
freemen!
second reinforcing army, and I should also use my cavalry to
Warriors! Move out!
chase down these
Be charged! Battle ready
So
and
my cavalry is not going to be
eager!
available for the next fight because I want to get
Scout
I want to make sure
riders!
these units go down. I want to
Heroic
make sure that
riders!
the
Spearmen!
fight is nothing. So let's go ahead and put
Warriors
the spearmen
ready!
back in because we need to surround
Load
these guys.
land!
Warriors
There's spearmen
of
arriving
Britain!
very quickly and fighting this battle.
Freemen! Battle! Ready! Levy! Run to cast you! Our horses love blood!
Our horses love blood. You know what? I take back what I said.
Speed!
Let's minimize our casualties for now.
Levy!
We'll just take them again if we can pay them if we have to.
Counter cavalry tactics!
Ancestors, honor us.
I could take the flag, yes, but I don't see any reason to do that.
We have lost a victory point.
Ready! Warriors ready!
Because all these slingers right here
Battle
are really
ready!
hurting my troops.
Ready for battle!
They will be wiped out, all of them at the
The
same
battle
time.
is turning in our favor.
As soon as these cavalry.
Scout riders! Charge! Kill! Kill! Kill!
As you can see,
Warriors ready!
here is going to let these guys out, and the battle's going to be over. 3,000 men against our
Swords!
200.
Proud
Spirit
sons
tactics
of
won today.
Britain!
We did not lose a lot of units. Didn't lose any.
Warriors
single,
ready!
most
Scout riders! The oaks!
Orders!
The men are wavering.
Scout riders! Orders! Charge! Kill! 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 Kill!
General as well, chase down the retreating enemies.
Scout riders! Good!
Well, these are wavering. God damn it.
Ready! Move it!
But they lose my bullets for that.
Heroic riders! Scout riders! Charge!
The enemy general is dead.
Heroic riders! Scout riders!
The only minor mistake I did here was that I forgot to find my
Charge! Britons!
So I was really slow.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Both of my ballista have fled.
Riders!
I just really hope that they are still alive.
Scout riders!
There we go. This battle's over. Continue a little bit, because I'm pretty sure we can go for more. We cannot. Quit the battle. Decisive victory. We killed 2,000. They still have 700 remaining. Looks like we lost both ballistas. We'll take it in 5 more minutes. We got 6,000 cash in the bank. And my microphone was down during the entire battle. That was silly. That was very silly. I just noticed. But this means the Nasamonis are gone. Pretty much gone anyway. Because we just killed all their men, all their armies. They came to invade us. We killed all of them. So we will be taking the last territory now. And we're going to be expanding a lot quicker. But I will say this though. This campaign is going to be over when we have taken Egypt. That means we have taken Alexandria and possibly this. I can't remember what this is. Jerusalem. Possibly Jerusalem. But it will definitely be over when we have taken Jerusalem. Because from there on out, it's just going to be more of the same along the rest of the campaign. Right, so we were getting food. No, we're getting happiness. That tree is happiness. Well, any temple is happiness, but one of them is way more happiness than the other. Right. So they only have these poor guys all on double speed, trying to get something out of the horrible situation that they're in.
Thirsty for battle.
I really kinda don't want to take any attrition.
Finding shelter.
But I do want to spend one more turn
Your next
to
command.
get my troops back up a little bit. I'm able to leave this territory in not too long. I am taxing. I'm not taxing it. Holy shit. That's why my income is crap. That is why my income is crap. I forgot to tax it. That is the worst mistake I have ever done. It was only for 2 turns though, and I don't need the extra money, so it's fine. But as you can see, now I can really talk about the income, because my income has increased by 1,000, despite the fact that we have decreased it by 1,000 here by making all these units. So all in all, my income has increased by 2,000, plus minus 2,000 in just 3 or 4 turns. I did not gain a new city except this, and that's only 200 out of the 2,000. I gained 1,800 more income just from switching around on the buildings. Literally switching around the buildings gave me that much more income. So it just goes to show you how important it is. And I actually don't want this many spearmen. I don't want the slinger or the freemen, excuse me. I would rather have cavalry, which I'll get that. I just need to upgrade everything here except the freemen. Shit! Accident! Accident! Disband, and this guy is rank 5. I'll use him. I don't want too many cavalry, obviously. But we will get 2 more calves. No, we won't, because I can't get them here. For some reason, I can't get them here. Where am I getting my cavalry from then? Sword band and spear band. Well, we'll just get chariots instead. 2 chariots. They can be doing the shooting. Only have 4 recruitment slot here, so that's cool. I believe I do. I do not have the Bread and Edict. Bread and Games, I mean. It's called Bread and Edict for Rome. Right, I do not have that. So we will be taking, next turn we'll be taking Aguila, and Nasamonis can't do anything about it. They're going to lose these units, who are probably all going to rush into Aguila to try to save it, but it's not going to happen for them. And let me see, we do have one building that gives our agents way more experience. Which one is that? I cannot find it, so never mind. We will hit next turn. We'll hit next turn and we will see what happens. The only thing that really bothers me right now is that I have to have so many units in these cities. The reason to that is because I am not of the same culture. So that's one, and then the cultural instability, that's going to take 13 years to fix. But this is obviously going to fix it by 2, and then I can untax it if I really want to. And I have so much money now. I'm just gonna use the money to convert whatever buildings that need to be converted in the enemy army. I mean, not in the enemy army, but in the enemy cities, to make sure I get the most out of their cities. And I will also use my income to start a couple trade agreements with people that would otherwise not trade with me. So I increase my income further from that.
We can agree here.
Nope.
If the spirits wish it, to proper treaties between our...
If I do that, I'll be pulled into war up there, and we do not want that.
I hope that this offer of...
He knows he's screwed. He's probably gonna move all his units in there now. But I'm pretty sure that he's gonna have, he didn't move them in, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna have at least 6 units. Counter the rumors. Good thing we have a lot of income. There we go.
Destroy the enemies.
Push them back.
Thirsty for battle.
And they turn into African rebels. This is bad.
Get moving.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The reason I said it's bad is because African rebels are usually much harder than any other faction. At least before I install the mod. Right. So we could be turning this into a recruitment center. Because no, we don't. We won't do that. We don't have the money for that, and we're not interested in that. This is minus 10 food, which is a lot, like ridiculously much. And this is gonna get this. I definitely want the goldsmith, because this is gonna affect 4 different regions. And I also need the extra food from here. I think that I have to delete this, honestly, because that public order, I cannot really, and I'm gonna have to delete this, unfortunately, because the public order, I can't take that big of a hit, and if I delete it, I can easily convert to the clay pit. So long term, it's gonna cost me more to build it back up, but I cannot take the extra hit. I would rather have this army moving around and being useful.
Ready for battle.
So let's see, minus 3 now. This is gonna finish. That's gonna be minus 1, and then next turn it's gonna go down by 1, so it's gonna be 0.
Journey complete.
So it's gonna be minus 9 or minus 6 if I leave it. And if I don't tax it, it will be...
Hail to the mother. How can I help? Call this a garrison.
4, 2, no, 4, 6, 7. It's gonna be 7. It'll be positive. Plus, it's gonna change in culture soon. It'll be positive, so I get to attack Cyrene with this army.
Hail to the mother.
And also I get to recruit with this army. So I will... Now I can recruit archer or cavalry, excuse me. I am not sure what happened when I was standing here. But veteran riders, we will most likely disband these guys and get veteran riders. But on the other hand, the chariots are gonna do so much more damage. Let me see if these are anti-cavalry. Frenzied charge. I don't know.
Hail to the mother! How can I help?
But I do know that I kind of want to combine these two armies
For the
because
tribe!
I could give the 2 chariots to this one, and then this could be a chariot army. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get 3 more chariots. That'll make it a total of 5. And then I have a ton of slingers. Too many slingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, not necessarily too many. 2 sword band, 1 levy, a bunch of sword band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 levies. So I'm gonna keep the levies and make 2 spearmen units at the same time. Maximum number of units. Right. Never mind that. I'm gonna have to keep the 2 levies. I'm gonna have to get 1 more spearman unit at least. Yeah, 1 more spearman unit when I give them the Briton archers.
Ready for battle!
Anyway, these are high enough level that I would like to use them for a little bit at least. I cannot really cover the cost for everything that I wanted to get. So 4 slingers, 4 spear band, and 5 sword band. Like so. This is completed.
I live to serve the people of Britain.
When this one is completed, because this is my best one, it'll be amazing. So I got 5 chariots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 painted ones. I'll have 1 more painted one,
We need
and
good fighters.
4 spearmen. Don't have enough for that. So, and 4 spearmen, that's going to put us at 18. And then these 2 ballista. Great, that's what I'm going to have. That'll put us at 20. Great, this is the perfect army composition, and it's what I would like everywhere, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. But that's going to end this part. This part has been covering economy. This part pushed our empire to a new age. One could say that Biraco reformed the entire empire and put it in a stable economy situation. And this episode was all about economy. We expanded to 2 new territories, and we did both an army reform and a city reform. So this episode was for the greater good of our empire, and the real progress is going to happen in 5-6 turns when we are able to leave with our armies and actually invade all of Egypt. So next episode you will be seeing the proper invasion of Egypt once this is all under control. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Peace! And check out the live streams when I got them up. If you do want to see the live streams after they have been up, if you missed them, you can still go to twitch.tv and /MAXMOAZ MaxMoaz, and you can click on past broadcasts, and you can click on all the highlights that I will be saving there, so you can see the entire thing. So far I have live streamed for about 20 hours. I have live streamed all of this one since turn 1, all of Sparta since turn 1, and a lot of Macedon since turn 1. So anyways, again, see you guys. Peace.